What's up, YouTube? I'm at a natural gas steam system. A little annual maintenance, but a couple things that we're going to do is replace the gaskets here that's leaking, replace that nipple and this valve, and flush this out because that is clogged. And do the same on this side. Just unscrew this and flush it out and replace this. And then fill it back up with fresh water and test her out. Nasty stuff up in there. Once I get it all repiped, I'm going to fill up this steam boiler and then open up and flush all that gunk out. This ball valve is leaking through, as you can see, so that's why I'm replacing that. Steve Lab, I'm sure you've seen these before. Fun, fun, fun. Let me know if that starts to leak over there at all. There she goes. You see that screwdriver? Alright, well, I replaced the gaskets, upper and lower, filled it up, now we're just flushing it out, testing for leaks, flushing out here, here, and the new one over there too. That's about it, man. Alright, now that I flushed it all out, I'm going to fill it back up with fresh water. Actually hot water coming from the water heater. Just crack it, put it in very slowly, so you get some clear water in the sight glass. And I need to tighten this up, I got a leak. Alright, so we had to replace this because of that end and it being short. Had to use this thing. Just stick it in there, tighten down this clamp, and squeeze, and then turn. And it cuts from the inside out. We figured it out. But here's the new one. Go put her in. It's pretty cool, it cuts glass. Alright, so we got the new drain over here, new drain over here, new sight glass and gaskets here. Just turned her on, we flushed it out, got all the gunky out, and testing her out. $105,000 input from 1976. A recap of that steam boiler. Another technician was there a few days ago, and I had the opportunity to go back and do the work. The whole reasoning for being there was on the left side drain by the low water. That big black thing is the low water cutoff. What that does is, if the water, it's an older boiler, it doesn't have an automatic feed on it, but if that low water gets below the sight glass, it will shut it off. That way it doesn't dry fire and crack the heat exchanger. I'll get into more detail about that. The newer boilers have a low water cutoff as well as automatic feed. She has to manually go down there, being that she doesn't have an automatic feed, and add water like once a week and check it and make sure it's at the right light. You want about over half, about 3/4 of the way up on that sight glass. But again, I'll get in more detail about that in the winter when I come across more what guard dogs are, low water cutoffs, automatic feeds, and such. So I replaced that valve on the left that was leaking through, along with the 3/4 inch fittings and nipples and a ball valve, and on the right hand side the same. And filled it up. I had to change the sight glass because, as you see in the video, the top portion was cracked and causing a leak, and it was also short by about ½ inch. So I had to cut a new one and put new gaskets, and filled it back up, checked it with pressure on it, as far as water pressure, like filled it above the height it's supposed to be. Then drained out all that gunk and cleaned it up, and she knows that thing's from 1976, so she's not really concerned about cleaning the heat exchanger or anything like that right now. She was concerned about the water on the floor and getting worse. So took care of that. On my way to the next one. Hope you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys later.